Hello and hello and hello. Welcome to Fair Play Racing League. We are here in Las Vegas for a sunny daytime Las Vegas. We're supposed to be under the floodlights, but Nigel, what have you done? Bye. Nope. Hello? What are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Have I been kicked?
You've been
Have I been
kicked
kicked
again.
out? Oh, fucking hell.
Dodgy
What is
internet.
that? Dodgy internet. That's not dodgy internet. What the hell was that about? Twice now it's done that. Puts me on like a lobby on my own. If it does it again, I am just going to restart my console. I will just restart the game and go from there.
Oh, I thought I was the one with dodgy internet tonight.
Oh, I'm not seeing things. It is bright.
Very
We are
bright.
back. There we go. We're on board with Raw, who's the first one out on track. I'm going to get rid of the cars because there's no point. Obviously, both of us have done our races this week. How did your race go on Monday night, Rocker?
Moving on.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, mine was poor because I crashed in quali. I made a mistake just where Law is coming up to through the chicane. I hit the wall. But I managed to pull it around and finish fifth, so I take some recovery from it. But yeah, obviously it's going to be a different kettle of fish if the race is in the daytime. It kind of takes the whole theatre of this track in the daytime.
Yeah, it does.
Pretty well known this track has terrible, like, your tyres get so cold, even when you're going at racing speed. Now you're going to have even warm, you're at least going to have the warm tyres. You can't complain about cold tyres. Is anybody you're keeping an eye on that, Walker?
Not really. I haven't really done any comms for a while, so obviously the usual suspects. Piggle, I guess. Stiffy, I know he's quick. Juno Vane, Reese. There's a couple, but other than that, no one in particular.
Well, I'm trying to think. Nigel's had a steady start to the season. Now no longer in the Mercedes. Reese, with his teammate of Maggie's, have pretty much dominated this season mostly. But the last two races, this man here in the Alpine of Darkblade has taken the fight to them. So hope he'll be looking to make it 3 out of 3. We'll go back to
Ooh,
Raw.
we shall see.
As he goes into the corner, the worst corner on this track. I hate this corner. If you go wide, you're going into that wall. Easier to invalidate because you need to cut the inside of the chicane as much as you can. He's not going to run out of battery, so he will know for the next one that he can use a little bit up to line. So it's 31.7 on mediums, which is quite impressive. Here comes Rare Winter, who's going to try and get a little bit of toast. CD at 32.8, so he's obviously made a mistake. In the lap, there's Rare Winter 131.4, who I cannot believe it, but he used to be tier 4 2 seasons ago. Now he's in the top tier.
Mental!
Your teammate's got the. Oh, I've been kicked out again. What's going on? I'm literally. What is going on? I have no idea. I'm going to restart my game, see if that'll fix it, because
Okay.
I have no idea. Just literally. Yeah, well, that's just not the greatest start to the commentary. Just constant being booted out. I have no idea. I don't know if it's my connection to Nigel or what. I know some people were saying they were having issues connecting to the leaderboards earlier.
Hey, does Dark Blade have
I
a
don't know.
polyban or anything?
I don't think so. I'm not aware.
Oh, because he's retired from the session.
No, I just put don't blame me. I said I don't know if it's my connection to Nigel. I would say that if you blaming you, it might be mine. I don't know. I can't really. I don't usually have problems, but we'll get back in as quick as possible. I have an invite.
You can.
It's on invite only. Do apologise if you can hear some noises. There is fireworks going outside my house right now. It's like World War III, so if you hear any bangs, it is just the fireworks.
Boom.
Obviously, it's November, so all people are going to be setting off their fireworks. So we're going to get back on going. It'll just be the third time. Hopefully, it doesn't do it again. I've pretty much jinxed it at this point, haven't I? But yeah, now Reese is gone. Reese is at the top.
Reese has been at the top pretty much since you abandoned us.
Abandoned. Well, on my screen, when I went on board with Reese, which won't let me go on board with Reese now, I think I'm going to the top. I can't even go up. Bloody! I hate this game. Let me. Would you? Can't even look at Reese anyway. Continue on going. Here's Shadows on a second run. Oh, he's taken out the cone. There's a cone on the track. Alpine with the slowest. Oh, there's Phenom. Obviously, top of the time ball. First person into the 30s.
Second person into the 30s.
Dark Blade checked in late, says Nigel. That's why he's serving a koi ban.
That makes sense.
Nigel's put, and just FYI, we'll be restarting if the race is in daylight.
What?
So, I think actually, unless it's set to official, it's going to be in daylight. So, we're going to need, Nigel's going to need to take a screenshot of the night results. As there's Night Owl going to 130.7 to spread the goalpost a little bit more for everyone else. Johnny B says it's at night, so I'll take your word on for it. I'll be supporting the likes of Stiffmeister and Rare Winter tonight, both in the Mercedes. Got to support our fellow drivers. Stiffmeister gets a little bit loose out of the sphere section. Now coming into probably one of the hardest, another hard corners track. Go around the right, left, and then you're going to have to slam on the brakes to find your braking point and choose your turning point. As he slightly tapped the wall, but I think he's got away with it. Obviously, some drivers will try and ride over the inside curb. Some people will avoid it. And obviously, there's that nasty little kink of the wall, which it's very easy to kind of tap and spin off. Obviously, they've changed the DRS this year, more than halfway down the straight now. So, obviously, because the DRS was a little bit overpowered here in the games, you could easily just constantly slipstream off each other. Here comes Stiff running out of battery to the line, and it's going to be a 31.2 to put himself P5. Where is El Plan? El Plan's a tenth and a half up. He goes into, I think that's turn 13. Oh, he rightly clonked that wall in the wind. I've actually got this race again in a couple of weeks, so watching some of these tier 1 drivers with their lines actually will help me later on. Thanks, tier 1s. Can find out how to take this this little last corner without crashing. I did it 25 times in the race, but couldn't do it one time even in qualifying. Good. Alpine has decided to call it on that lap. Ollie's still in the pits. CD is looking for his teammate here. Inside information, CD has been practicing his toes with his teammate.
Ooh.
As it looks like they've messed up there slightly. Obviously,
Lol.
Shadows had to kind of get out the way of two cars and couldn't get the speed. David Oldface, late to the party, goes, why Dave? Because Nigel messed up the settings, David. Because Nigel messed the settings. We will be restarting if it is day. Oh, CD just right into the wall. Who is that just moved? I think Nigel Piggles just moved up to 30.9.
Yes.
CD's gone to 131.8. Obviously now his turn. This is This is where you need to see this. This is where the teammate's going to work. So you can see CD is up in front. Shadows is on his lap. CD's going to try and be at least just a DRS. Just in DRS in front of Shadows, and he's going to try and turn all the way down straight, as I think that's Nigel needs to get out of the way. He is very much in the way. No, he's not. He's got out of the way. Perfectly fine. Don't think that's caused too much. Sorry, Nigel. That was, to be fair, I think I was a little bit harsh on myself. But as you can see, watching Shadows, CD has put himself perfectly in the same place, perfectly in the right place, as now they're going to use all the battery, everything they can, and to anybody else, this is how you tow your teammate in qualifying. The best place on the track, best place on the calendar, as CD is going to use it at the last moment, right about now to pull off. Gets Shadows up to 215 miles an hour. That's going to really improve his chances for this pole lap. What is this C Diddy slipstream? Well, that's how you work with your teammate, as here comes Shadows across the line. It's going to be a 30.7 to go P2, and that's how you do it. A shame that our teammates wouldn't do that this week. Right, okay?
I didn't have one.
Oh, to be fair, I haven't spoken much to my teammate, Mongo, this season. He gave me a tow in the first race, in the first qualifying in China. Haven't really done it again, but obviously this week I felt very much sorry for him that I held him up for 10 laps with no end plates. That when he went for the move on the final lap, I didn't really fight it. I allowed him through.
Oh,
I felt it was only only right to allow him, because I had pretty much held him up. So CD cutting the chicane so he can stay ahead to give the tow. Interesting. He didn't cut the chicane. Did he cut the chicane?
I don't know.
As Nigel. I knew there was a strategy they were talking about when I was in a Discord call with them earlier on. They were talking about a certain strategy that they didn't want me to hear because I was on commentary. And if that is it, that is very, very that is very cheeky from them. Ollie has come back into the pitch. He's going to have to be quick to get in and out.
You got plenty of time. Got about a minute. Will he start coming back out?
As Reese BO7 has said to Nigel, didn't we not do that last season, Abu Dhabi? I do remember that. You two were cutting some chicanes to help each other tow last season, so... Gary casually admitting that he drove with a damaged car, knowing... Yeah, I drove with no end plates, but as the head steward of Nigel Piggle put out there, it's not outstanding damage. I wasn't like... it was not like dangerous. Wouldn't you agree, Rocket? If someone's got front end plate damage, do they have to get out of the way?
Yeah,
I didn't have red front wing.
behind
To,
it.
to be fair,
shift.
to be fair, I wasn't red front wing damage. I was lime green. You know where it's just enough to lose the end plate, but I still had grip. Like I'll be honest, I was actually I was setting faster lap times without one end plate.
Interesting.
Nah, no grip. No, I'll be honest. I noticed the straight on speed as we watched Nigel go through his final lap in qualifying. Hashtag wine up. I know you are, David. You and Fish were trying to get me a penalty, even though we know Fish races all the time with front wing damage. So if he wants to call me out, I will call him out for every time he did it last season.
Me out.
But yeah. Well, no, he does. Yes, he does. I watched his streams. Who's the one baiting now?
Snitch.
Anyway, we'll go on. As Nigel's hit the wall on the exit, but I don't think it's really going to cost him too much time. But he is going to got a Ferrari of law, the only Ferrari, sorry. You can't get past. To be fair, I did get past him. It was fine. I made the mistake. I underestimated how early he had to brake because of his old tyres, and I made the mistake. So it's not his fault, it's my fault completely. As Nigel's going to use that Ferrari for all he's got to try and counter that tow from the two RBs as he turns in, runs over the curb to lose the rear slightly, so it might cost a little bit of time. But overall, nice and clean. Zero wing exploit. To be fair, I was actually running 9-0. I would like to know what some of the drivers here are running, as Nigel goes to 30.7, so another person, only a 1,000th off Shadows. Where is CD, as he's had a tow from his teammate, as Law has retired in the pits. But here comes CD up to the line.
With Shadows not even on the same part of the track.
There we go, that's what CD needed. P7. Where is Night out on the track as he comes through into the sphere section. Nice and tight, he's going to get... he's going to lose it there, but he's managed to hold on to it. Gets as close as he can up to the wall, grazes it. Wish my tyre would have survived when I did that. But anyway... Other than mine exploded. As a nice little drift into the corner to try and get the rotation in. And now, who is this up in front? I don't know who is. I think this might be a Williams. I'm still trying to get the colours. I think that is a Williams. That's a Willie. Let's see what Nighthouse top speed. 213. Johnny Vane. Where's that come from? And Nighthouse messed up his lap. Shadows is a little bit behind on his lap time, but he's got...
He's also invalidated.
He's bottled it. Nigel has bottled his lap. The Croskery has done for the day. Phenom, 7,500th up. Where's Reese? Reese is going to get an almighty toe on that. So good run to the line.
He's invalidated,
He's got no
Gary.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. He did actually set a 30.3, so it would have been the fastest lap. CD has coming in. Ollie!
Ollie. Oi.
Second lap as we're trying to keep hold of Crossy P6, Phenom P7, Red Winter, Nat M is on us in lap. Stiffmeister in lap, but I think that's it. End of quali. Johnny B. Johnny B needs an invite to the game. Yeah. Hang on a minute. I can do this way. Invite game. There we go, Johnny B. Sorry, I'm supposed to let Walker do it, but I don't know why he invited me. I was told that you were on co-coms. But out of nowhere, Johnny Vane 130.4 goes to the top of the timesheets with his teammate Ollie, a 30.6, so a Red Bull 1-2 lockout for them. Night Owl and Shadows P3 and 4, Nigel Piggle P5, Crosby 6, 7th Phenom, 8th Reese, 9th CD, 10th is CJ, 12th is Rare Winter, and I didn't see the rest. Johnny Goat, says David Oldface. Yeah, that was a hell of a lap at the end.
Was.
2 and a bit tense to the rest of the field, but look how close the field is. The top top 10 are separate by half a second, and the whole field is separated by 1.2 seconds. Even P15 is just under 9/10. So it's going to be very close, this race, as I'm hoping Nigel gets the grid just in case it's dry. Johnny should change his name to Johnny Payne. Start talking like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Just would you class it as dark? It's a little bit dark.
It's darker than it was, put it that way.
To be fair, I would actually like the race to race in this kind of, kind of lighting. I don't want it pitch black. We want these. I want a race where it starts in what it does with Abu Dhabi, and then we go into, what's it called? It ends in the dark. I think we need more of those kind of races.
That would be cool.
I need to do a thing. I'm going to quickly, as a I forgot I didn't have the money to, and I had to cancel my subscription to Fair Play Racing League.
Oh.
I didn't have the money to pay for it, unfortunately. I've been paid today, so I'm actually subscribing for 6 months straight away. So, yay. While we wait for the Nigel to, get going. There we go. We've May 11th of May 2025. My subscription will last for. As it does look like we are restarting. As I see a lot of 2 people have left. Yep, we are restarting. So, Nigel, Gary, Gary to do his best Randy Savage impression after the Rock is fantastic impression.
I am just.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I've got to remember I've got to remember his sound now. Oh yeah, it's me, Randy Savage, Macho Man. Sorry, there you go. You like that, David? There you go. I think Locker's dying.
What the fuck was that?
I can't do his. I don't have the voice to do it. I don't.
3 minutes of playtime.
3 minutes of playtime.
Guarantee you don't know what that is. Do you know what that's off?
Yes, I bloody well do.
What's it off then?
The first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Let you off.
From 2003.
I'll let you off.
I think. Do I know? Call me a Marvel fan. Given he's a massive one. Yes, I am. Whenever there's a new movie, I'm always there first. But I haven't seen the new Venom film yet, so that's poor from me.
That is very poor.
I haven't got around to seeing it yet, so...
Poor.
Apparently Lando Norris has decided to join the race. Locker's favourite driver's here. Oh, he's gone. You missed him, Locker.
I know, I saw him.
Was here. Oh dear. Oh, my voice actually really hurts now after doing that.
I mean, spider pig. Everest spider pig does.
So I really hope David likes the money in his pocket because oh, it's booted me out again. What the flaming devil? It doesn't. It doesn't even tell me. It just puts him in a lob on my own. Would you like to join? I was already here, Nigel. I've been sitting here for a while. Just kicks me out. What's going on? Yes, that was £22, by the way, for 6 months of Twitch subscription.
Bosh, right, bear with me 2 seconds. I need another vape.
So I hope David likes having that money because it'll pay for his beers when he comes down here next Saturday. Even though it doesn't go to David, it goes to actually goes to supporting the league. Just want to put that out there. Accusations. No, there's no accusations there at all, David. It doesn't go in David's pod. Disclaimer, it does not go in David's pod. Don't worry, when David gets back on comms, he'll have another photo of me and him that he can put in the little corner when he decides to be main comms on a Friday again. Do you not have Prime? I use my Prime sub every month. I do, but I don't know how to do that. Hang on a minute. Sit here and wait for Nigel to set up the.
You might want
lobby.
to take that sunshine off and put it on official.
Well, that's the rain. That's for the weather. Okay. That sunshine you can see. Well, let's have a look. Yes, let's. No. He has put it on session start time realistic, so it is going to be in the dark. So that's the only setting that he actually needed to change was the session start time. But other than that, I think I think everyone's here. I don't know if we're missing anybody. I can't see in the tier 1 chat, so.
I think everybody's here. There's 18.
Just quickly while we're waiting, okay, for them to get going. And also, did you see the official Twitter account of Red Star Belgrade firing some shots at Real Madrid?
No. I did not.
So obviously Real Madrid recently lost 4-0 to Barcelona, and then Red Star Belgrade lost 5-2 to Barcelona. They tweeted the Real Madrid account saying, at Real Madrid, we may have lost, but at least we scored 2 more goals than Real Madrid did.
LOL.
This tiny little club has fired shots at one of the biggest clubs in the world, of Real Madrid. As I think I just got an invite from Johnny B. Where is he? Johnny B. Johnny B. Oh, I have gone the wrong way. Invite friends. And I've just shown him. Is he?
Yeah, sure he is.
Oh, there he is. Oh, never mind and all that, Johnny B. Yeah. As we are getting underway, we're going. David says it usually shows a moon for night races, to be fair. Well, we're about to find out if it goes wrong. Blame Nigel. No, don't blame Nigel. Don't have a go at Nigel. It's very easy to mess it up.
I didn't.
Right, we're not all like you, for fuck's sake. God. Blame Gary. Nigel needs to concentrate on his what is it called? His race. According to Mrs. Locke, he's perfect in every way.
What?
I was about to say, I don't know if your missus thinks. I
Thinks what?
don't know what she thinks. I don't think she thinks much of me after our iconic meeting for the first time. Locker, your
Oh,
missus.
you mean
Mrs.
when you
Locker.
broke your phone?
It was an accident. It was an accident. For the rest of the evening, you all were winding me up, and guess what? I felt so bad, but then you went, "Don't worry about it. It at least gives me an excuse to get a new phone earlier." Did it not?
Oh, you're so easy wind up.
David's old faces, and he's got a big bick. That was aimed at you, Walker, by the way.
Yeah, no.
And then Nigel's, that's what I meant. It's night. Okay, right, it's night. So, well, that's good. At least we can actually get going. Oh, best mate. It's not Formula One this week, is it? It's Las Vegas next week, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Or is it 2 week break? David would know. David, when is it? When's the next race? Is it this next week? It is. I think it's next week, isn't it? Gary.
I don't know.
Truth. Go on, Nigel. 21st. So no, it's 2 weeks. Not. I think. Yeah, 2 weeks. Oh,
Bad.
What is it? Obviously we got that race, Las Vegas coming up. But who do you think is going to win that race? Is it going to be Max? Is Max going to go for two, or is Lando going to go back to winning ways, or do you think the Ferrari will take the win?
Are you talking to me or in general?
Yeah, no, to you.
Oh, I don't know. I know we all want win, but whether he will, it's just a different story, right?
Well, at the end of the day, Max has to not be outscored by 2 points
Lovely.
to Lando. And knowing the way Max drives at the moment, not giving any space, and the statements he says in the past of, "I drive on the edge until it's about to crash, that's when I stop."
Mhm.
Pretty much means if Lando tries to go side by side with him, he will try and force him into the wall. So I wouldn't be surprised if Max puts Lando in the wall to win the championship. But anyway, obviously we're going to go, do I have sexual desires for Terry Hatchett? No, as Nigel has put formation lap on. Jenny Rain's gone off and gone, "Oh, why am I so far ahead?" Jenny, it's not the fucking race, it's the formation. Can we all put in the chat, please? Can we all put in the chat Nigel fraud, please? Come on, Ocker.
This
The
is
one
actually
time
funny.
but the first time ever Nigel's messed up. Let's go. Nigel fraud. Nigel fraud. Nigel fraud. I don't get to call Nigel out very much on mistakes for him, so. Oh. Has everyone left on your screen, Walker? Oh, for blinking heck. Fucking hell. Game. What's going on? I'm just going to restart my game, but didn't have any problems after I'd done that. I haven't. Come on. This is ridiculous today. Instantly, I'm sure. My internet's fine. I've faced 2 league races this week. It's been fine. I thought we got rid of... Nigel's accidentally left it on, Mr. J. The stream dropped out too, Gary. Did it? Gary's on Alan's hotspot. I am not on Alan's hotspot. I don't know. No. Don't know what's going. It might be. It probably is, but it's probably annoying. It's been fine. All bloody day. But, Alan's hotspot, yeah. I could be on my own hotspot and it'd still be better than Alan's internet. Alright, I've made sure I pressed Y. Right, have we missed anything? They're on the grid. Oh, we are. As they're all ghosted, and now we're going. I'm here. And we're going to keep an eye on the tyre compounds as they go into turn 1. Johnny Bain, but as I've seen, Johnny B has made a... Oh, that is raw already. Well, that's a bit of a shame for the Ferrari driver, as it's a virtual safety car at the start. It's a good start for the 2 Red Bulls in the lead of the race. With Night Owl 3rd, Nigel Piggle 4th, Reese 5th, Crosby 6th, CJ 7th, Nat. L Plan has a 10-second time put for annoying yellow flags, which is kind of harsh because I bet you that's on Nor. Rare Winter P10, which I don't think there's anything the stewards could do because he is going to have to just serve it at one point or another in the race. He has got front wing damage. There's Phenom P14. Stiffmeister 15th. Shadows 16th. So he's had a terrible start. Oh my god, Stiffmeister's got no front wing. So Shadows. Oh, I wish those two were good racing, him and his teammate, before I came in. There's Law, who somehow managed to catch up after spinning around. But we are underway again. And it looks like Reese is looking to have a look at his old teammate into the final chicane. Obviously, DRS is not activated, so it's all down about battery power. Obviously, if some people don't know, using hot lap down that straight is a very good way of getting to the top speed. Obviously, hot lap allows you to access 8th gear and go right to the rev limiter. As we see Nigel having a look down the inside of Night Owl, and he gets the place done. Night Owl looks like... What? Yeah, hot lap pretty much is the best way of using. Obviously using overtakes like more better down a straight, but you absolutely drain your battery. If hot lap, it just drains down casually. Is a good way of also, if you want to try and pull a gap, having hot lap out of exits as well is a really good way of getting some good pace on an initial stint. Thank you, Jano Opmir, for that tip. I've been using it ever since, and my race pace has improved. As we watch Nigel slightly click the wall. No point using hot run unless you're overtaking, otherwise slipstream. OP, yeah, it is very OP. I've used it in the last 4 or 5, well, most of the season, this strategy, and it's very much worked. But as we watch Night Owl maybe having a look back on Nigel, 56 minutes, Nigel has the inside, and Night Owl has to give up the position. If you are on the inside of that final chicane, it is your corner. It looks like Ollie's made a slight mistake, which allowed Night Owl and Nigel to overtake. They're going to have to be careful, obviously, being side by side. We'll bring up the tyre situation as Night Owl is on hards. Everyone else around him on mediums. Obviously, we found out the last 2 races. Anybody on hards and a early safety car screws you over. As Jay is going, I thought that was common knowledge. David said, "You think so?" Yeah. To be fair, not a lot of people know about how people are still learning how to deploy the battery in the best ways in racing. Obviously, in the new ERS system. Yeah, I think around here, I don't actually think I needed to put myself into lean too much, so I don't think we'll see a lot of people into lean battery to try and save. It's quite an easy track, obviously in the middle sector. Press Y, guys, outside. Thank you. I completely forgot to do that. But as Johnny Vane's still holding the lead of the race. I don't know if Locker's here. I don't know if I've wiped out. Oh, right. Oh my god. Nigel pushing Night Owl right to the back, but Reese has got a thing. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. They're going to have to sort themselves out, as Reese has got himself up into 2nd place. Looks like Johnny Vane's got a really good straight line speed. And just not able to, you know, attack him into the heavy braking at the end of the straight. It's at the moment a 6-car little train, and then there's a slight gap to the likes of DJ. Start place that's the fastest off the race. Obviously, starting at the back of the field, he is already up to P9, so a really good first couple of laps from him. Sorry, was it? Did he talking to me again? Oh, he's got 9 places in 4 laps, which is he is taking names here at the moment. He's on the charge. If he somehow wins this race, this would probably be I think this probably would be a record for FPRL, the lowest starting position and win. So keep going, Darkwave. The bot says if you enjoy yourself, jump into F1 Discord. Obviously, hello to anybody watching back on YouTube. Obviously, this will go up later on this evening, along with the Tier 2 and Tier 3 races already up on the channel. So if you've missed them, go and watch them. To all those, I think it's 87 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Ali legitimately did the last 20th to 1st. Oh yeah, I forgot he did that. I forgot he did that at Brazil. Yeah. FPL, the league where married men with kids battle against school kids. well, what makes it funny is that pretty much I think 3 or 4 people in this league are looking to get married now, aren't they? Yourself, Walker, Radical, PJ obviously next year, and now Clatter Lads. So that's a close statement. We've got a couple of granddads too. Yeah, one of them is named David Oldface. No, I'm joking. Namely Button. Button being is just absolutely incredible. Being like the age he is and still able to keep up with everybody and actually be quicker than most people. He's always got a good... Yeah, Button's got a good bit of banter. I joke with him about how old he is, and he still says, "I'm still faster than you." Which is a great comeback from him. Darby's now up to 7th, and he's absolutely closing the gap to the front 6. David said, "Oh, Nat's out. Nat has been... Oh. What's his car? Oh, no. There's a few cars at back. Johnny P, Shadows, and Raw also going to be fighting for the wooden spoon. But there's TX Karma. Obviously, just recently joined. Moved up from Tier 2 to Tier 1. So this is his debut race. Sitting in 12th at the moment, fighting around with Phenom, the phenomenon of Phenom. We are so old. We are for that. No, you can't. It's one of those songs. If you hear on the TV, you can't help but hum to. As I've just noticed, CD in 10th with front wing end brake damage left side. Note, not bad round here having slight end plate damage, as it seems. Not the greatest, but not the worst. Pretty much can help you down the main straight. As we can now see Darkblade has fully dragged CJ to this top pack now. It's a pack of 8 again. Fun fact, there's a 14-year-old in this race. There's Jay. As I think Night Owl has just overtaken Johnny Vane. Johnny Vane obviously... Oh, they're going 3 wide. 3 wide into the final couple of corners. Johnny Vane looks for the inside. It's going to go side by side with Reese. Are they all going to make it through fine? I saw a bit of sparks, but I think they've all got through. Johnny did muscle his way through there. No, Nigel. Someone said Nigel's 14. No, his mental age is 14 because he acts like a child. Oh, Johnny's got it! Slightly, he's caught it, he's ghosted. Oh, come on, Nigel, you've left ghosting on. Yeah, to be fair, it is a split chat, but I don't think any other tier had ghosting on for this race. Oh, gosh, Nigel, it's not a great thing. How'd you do it there, though? Nah, to be fair, it's always... It's trying to remember all the settings that you need. Sometimes this game will actually just turn settings off when you go in. Street Track Gary ghosting on tier 3 run. Did we? Because I don't know if it was on for tier 2. Because I saw someone spin in the middle of the track and they weren't ghosting on Wednesday. Yeah. Tier 2 did not. Yeah, I knew it must have not been on. But Johnny Vane's now dropped down. Did you just switch over to Phenom? Is that why you're doing that? As I'm looking at the back, but here comes Nigel. But guess who's sweeping away? Who's out of the DRS now? He's going to try and do his best impression of Steel from Wednesday. As my bloody stream quality has just dropped all the way down to 360p. Or what are we? Living in the Stone Age. As Johnny Vane looks to have another look at Reese again. I think Darkblade's up to 5th. Oh, Darkblade could. I think this just pretty much shows that the hards are in the ascendancy right now, because Night Owl is absolutely fine. Sorry about the cough. I am struggling with the start of a cold, which I really hope does not go to my chest, because we all know what happens to an asthmatic when a cold goes to their chest. Pretty much, I feel like as Stiff Mustache retired in the pits, and unfortunately, with the new rules, what does that mean, Locker? Yeah, unfortunately, to keep drivers into the race for as long as they can, well, the reserves are... I can't hear Locker. Apparently, they can't hear you. Alright. Right, try that again, see if I put it on. I've unconnected it and reconnected it. Can you hear them? It's we haven't heard him for the whole race, apparently.
Brilliant. I've had me.
Walker may re-include audio because your stream restarted. Yeah, so unclick it and re-click it back on. Now speak.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. They can hear you now. Hashtag Gary's fault. For God's sake. Leave me alone. But it's a virtual safety car while we were sorting out the audio issues. Some people have boxes of Karma, Rare, Phenom, and L Plan, which is a smart idea. Minimum time loss, much as they can. Obviously, L Plan's had to serve his 10 seconds.
Peggle, Crosscree, and CD look like they're pretty good.
Oh yeah, they have. Yeah, good spot. CD obviously changed his tire. That's a really good decision there from CD. Obviously, front wing damage he had. As David says, no, I can't, Walker. Everyone on hards can go to the end. Yes, I can guarantee sure I did from lap 5 to 25 on hard. So yeah, definitely hard to go a long way around here. Comfortably, says David. As we see the two, I think that is Ollie deciding he's going to be first in. Staying within the white lines. A certain Williams driver on Wednesday night did not do that and cut the complete white lines, and I completely forgot to clip it. Get the clip and put it in. So
Were you being snitching again?
No. Someone who's watching my stream was like, he's cut the pit lane, clip him, and I was like, oh, it's Team J. I don't want to do it, so I didn't do it in the end.
You snitch.
I wasn't. To be fair, there's no point. Like, at the end of the day, what has he gained? We all went into the pits. Like, he hasn't gained any time. So, personally,
Still snitch more, eh?
I didn't snitch on him. He's not got in trouble for it.
But you wanted to.
No, I didn't actually want to because there was no point. He didn't gain anything.
Liar!
The person who actually told me to put it in was Cloud. Oh my God! Reese has gone. Reese has gone somewhere. He disappeared. Nat Emerson chat says I hate this game. I think his internet dropped out or he's been disconnected because Reese has somehow survived completely disappearing from sight and then reappearing, and CJ has got past him. We're just waiting to see which medium runners are boxing. So Ollie and I think Reese are the next to pit, and they may lose some places. It's good to see no one getting speeding pens. Nigel's up to 4th, and it's completely, and Crosby up to 5th, so those two have jumped. And Johnny, it looks like Reese is that extra 1 lap of going around has lost him a lot of time to Nigel and Crosby, who were both behind him when they boxed. Obviously, you've got the likes of Darkblade, who will be in very soon. Those mediums are pretty much screaming in pain at this point, going, "Get me off! Get me off!"
Yeah, I think now pretty much everybody he was around have boxed. I think it's time for him to box.
Yeah, David did say they did pit under virtual safety car. True. They did box on the safety car. As I see the two are racing bulls, are going to try and work together. Obviously, Shadows is boxed, so Shadows is going to the end. Shadows is looking to do a 23 lap to 24 lap stint on those hards. Those are going to be absolutely shattered.
Oh, look at that. Look who's boxing. It's almost like I called it.
What, Darkblade? Yeah, I was imagining Darkblade would pit this lap, because it's the lap that I usually when I do a career mode around here. He is changing the front wing though, but he didn't have any end plate damage.
Must have.
Yep. Great game, EA again. They took the wing off the car and it didn't look like there was any front wing damage. Where is he going to sort out in? Going to sort out very comfortably in P8. But as we've seen so far, the pace that he had, he could probably be able to gain that back up to this pack very quickly. And the only two left the box is CJ and Night Owl, and they will continue on. Jay is saying hard need to leave it as late as possible. I don't know about that because that didn't work for Cruiser on Wednesday. Cruiser boxed on lap 23 and the finished 16th.
Skill issue.
To be fair, there was a safety car that bunched everyone up, so his race was pretty much screwed. But 23 was bad, says David. Yeah, I think it's probably about lap 16 is probably where 17, 18, maybe 16 to 18 is probably where you're going to be boxing Nigel when Crosby swap positions. Obviously, they're going to try and work together to try and get as close as they can to Night Owl and CJ. Obviously, they're 18 seconds behind. So they are within the... They will jump Night Owl. But of course, Night Owl will have the better compounded tyres. Is it the C? I think it's the C3.
Don't know.
I know the C4s are... There's where Winter getting the time band. C4s are the softs. And Red Winter getting actually a 10-second time band for speeding in the pits. And it won't serve him, that. He also got front wing damage. I feel somewhat I've cursed the two Astons because the Mercedes, because I said they were supporting them, and they are... One's retired and one's at the back.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. It's not... I'm just glad the two Tier 3 and Tier 2 Mercedes drivers actually had a really good race. Actually, both drivers, I think David finished on the podium in Tier 3, and Major Allen, I don't know if you saw, finished P7 locker.
Yes, I saw.
In the end. Yeah, great result for him. I think that's his first... I think that he was saying that was his first time he finished. He actually finished in the top 10 and got points. And it wasn't like, oh, he finished just out and actually got into the points because of penalties. He actually finished in the points, which was something that he was actively looking at as one of his goals this season. Nigel's got front left end plate damage, so he's conked the wall somewhere.
Bonk.
We need to have a sound effect. David needs to get a sound effect, so every time someone conks the wall, it goes conk! As we see Reese getting past Ollie into the turn 4, the end of the DRS. His next target is Juni Vane. The likes of Darkblade is not really gaining the time as we thought he would have. The car's in front.
Slowly chipping away.
As Red Winter has retired.
In the pits.
Yep. He won't get a no-show. Because he's done more than 50%. So only one person will. Obviously Nat M won't, because he's not actually retired himself. The two RBs running in the bottom half, or the bottom end of the top 10. Still towing each other along nice and well. Obviously they're going to try and switch positions each lap. One of them is going to go past, drag the other, and they're just going to keep doing this to try and slingshot themselves closer and closer to the cars in front. There's a yellow flag.
I think that's
CJ has got front wing damage.
Oh dear.
But that yellow flag was actually for Rare Winter. But yeah, that's not good for CJ. That's going to cost him a little bit of lap time. His battery is flashing away like mad. I don't know. I know when you come into the braking zone, you see the flashing light to say that the ARS is decelerating. That's how the battery is generated. Should see Night Owl in in a couple of laps. He is having a very, very pleasant Sunday drive at this moment. Nigel Piggle and Crosby still towing each other along. They are getting closer and closer to the likes of CJ in front. Geneva Rain has broken the DRS. The two cars behind him, and he's staring at the likes of Crosby and Nigel. Reese and as a wall picks up the 3-second time penalty. Reese has got past Ollie down the DRS. Dartblade still hasn't pulled. He's run out of battery, so I don't know if there's something wrong, or he's hit the wall or something. He's got slight wing damage, or maybe he's changed his wings during the pit stop. This is night owl's race to lose, says Jay.
Fair point.
Well, don't say that, because he is going to fall behind. He's going to fall into the clutches of Crosby and Nigel. But he is going to have the medium, so he's going to be a rocket ship when he comes out. It just depends how much time it is, because I don't know what the pit stop time loss round here is. I assume, because it's not quite a long pit lane, I imagine it would be maybe 20-21 seconds. Hard to break the 1 second barrier, says David Allface. The commentator's curse in this league is catastrophic.
Oh, I haven't got involved in that yet.
You have mentioned it before in other races you've commentated. I do remember the first race we ever had in Tier 4 around Australia, and we watched Paul Radical hit a bump as he went into the pits and crashed into the wall in qualifying. Very, very funny, because the words he was saying, "Oh, Radical's doing it well," as we watched him crash into the pits. Oh, that's not what I expected.
What's that?
Night Owl is in front. Ooh. That how? I'm speechless at how he's managed to hold on to it. It might be down to these two actually squabbling on that last lap, and the little pack that did split up has now they've all joined back up together, and Dartblade is still at that 3 seconds, and all this is going to happen to Dartblade is he's going to have to hope that these guys fight enough where he can kind of just eke it down a little bit by a little bit. All racing bulls are very much looking behind them right now. Obviously, CJ's come out on mediums, going out. Oh! I don't know if you've seen what's happened, but a certain Shadows has dropped it. That's going to be a very funny conversation I'm going to have later when I join the Discord voice call. Nope, I'm not going to rub it in at all. That was Sam just conking the curb, just losing the rear. CD's got the likes of Johnny B. Maybe had a tiny look through there as oh my! Oh! Did I hear Locker turn it into Gary Neville for a second there?
I'm better than Gary Neville. I'm just watching this little pack from Piggle down to Ollie. Getting very close.
Can someone put in a thing an impression for Locker about doing the Gary Neville thing? As oh my god, what a move from Ollie! He is absolutely caught off guard there, and just lobbed one into the sphere ball as it's called, up the inside. One of the most off-cambered corners on this track. So hard. Commentator's catchphrase. No, it's impersonation. Not catchphrase, impersonation. That Gary Neville was class. That's it. I've accidentally done it in the mid-race. Me and David both have. I remember it was actually on Audi Ferrari in Australia many seasons back. If you want to see that clip, that's actually on one of the top clips on the channel. I just saw Nigel absolutely just bounce off the wall. Not really going to help that
side by side with Reese. Oh my god, this is not going to be pretty.
The two former teammates. Respect is shown. It's still going something. Oh! I thought he was going to hit him. Gary Neville. Ooh, again, both of you. We're not bloody slaves. You can't whip us to do things. Do it. Do it.
Do it now. Oh!
If we're going to start...
Close to the wall.
I think Nigel actually tapped it. He hasn't got an end plate there, so him tapping that wall is not really going to damage anything. All it's going to do is damage actually this tyre wear. Because tapping the wall actually gives you a little bit of tyre damage. Don't know if you know about that.
I do.
Oh yeah. Nigel, with all these little taps at the wall, are going to be causing his tyres to get damaged. But speaking of damage, all that fighting has allowed Dartblade to be only 4 tenths away from that DRS, as I just saw Crossgree's going to try and go for the almighty slingshot, as he's going to go for the inside, then to the outside. Has already got past Nigel. Nigel's actually going to refight it, and he lobs it back down the inside. Thought Nigel took his front wing off there. Well there, but here comes Ollie. He's pulled out of the slipstream, so maybe have a look. It's going to be up the inside of Crossgree. Oof. Always nerve-wracking watching people go through that final corner. It just seems like the car just bounces as you turn. It feels a bit floaty when you turn into the left, and it feels like you might drift into someone's path. I don't know if you feel that.
Yeah.
The car wobbles, and it's just like, even on me on full traction, like it probably feels a lot worse for you, like obviously being on no assist. A CD has retired in the pits.
And Shadows.
And so, wow. I think they knew that their tyres weren't going to make it. Wow. That's a second double. That's the second team that's both drivers has retired. TX1 Karma has not had the loneliest race on the planet. 9 seconds off the back.
This pack at the front's been that good. I just haven't took my eyes off it all race. I'll be honest.
There's no, there's none of them on that. There's Shadows in. Koski has put Shadows has put Koski should be race banned for what he did. Shadows, I'm done with these lot. We're in my race every week. I don't know what Koski's done, but he sounds very, very angry. Let the steward to deal with it. Yeah, all I can say, Shadows, is send it in. If you feel aggrieved, send it in. I was gonna have some fun with them too, but I know when not to poke the bear, especially two angry ones.
By the way, Dartblade's in this group now.
Yeah, I just see he has just overtaken Crossgree. So I don't know how I'm going to say this, but we could see an Alpine 1-2 here, which after Dartblade starting at the back would be an incredible achievement. Shadow said he just sent it up the inside lap 1, turn 1, and I get damaged and lost my whole wing. Completely missed his breaking point. It's disgusting, says Shadows. Well, all I can say, Shadows, is send it into the tier 1 stewards. And I'm sure they will look into. Well, they will look into it. Of course, they will. Rather say they may look into it.
Just see the clip thing now.
Now, fuck that, Shadows. My stream is frozen. I don't know if we're still going. Okay. No! For fuck's sake. This is so It's fine! Fucking... Damn it! No, come on, let me get out. Let me... Ah. Sort my internet. What am I supposed to do, David? I can't... Imagine if, Right, do not click his... This hasn't happened all week. Why? Why is it only on tier 1 commentary these issues happen for my internet? I hosted last week's race and streamed and it was fine. Oh. Well, luckily we've got, like, how many laps have we got left? Oh, Jesus. Come on, quickly. Get in. Come on, internet. Please, last. It was going so well. Oh, dear. We tune into Locker via satellite. How's it looking, Locker? I've lost my job. I'm gonna lose my job at this rate. Yeah, just flick it on and off. As we're back. We haven't missed much. I don't think. Junior Rain's up to second. Darkblade's third. Let's close that up. There's Darkblade, and he looks like he's about to go for second. There we go. We're back. There is a front, but whose end plate is that?
Not a clue.
There's a McLaren end plate on the start line. Who can compare the Stroll replay and Gary's internet just annoying them? To be fair, I don't usually have this as Darkblade has got past Junior Vane. It's now an Alpine 1-2. I can only apologise, sincerely apologise for what's happened to constant disconnects on my behalf. I can only apologise. I'll try and figure out what's going on by next week, but
You're gonna have to have a
annoying.
one-on-one meeting with David after. Disgraceful.
This is the first time it's happened. Like, I've not been disconnected. The only time, I think the last time I disconnected was actually because I had a power cut. That's a little bit out of my control. This one, I'll have a look at my Wi-Fi tomorrow and see if some issues came up, which I'm sure on the router will tell me if there was an issue that comes up. But we'll see. Reese has got into second, but third. Johnny Vane and Ollie fourth and fifth. That's they've lost a few positions from where they started in this race. But as we go on to lap 24, Night Owl is 9.1 seconds there. At the moment, he might beat Steele's gap, which is... I don't know what the gap was in Tier 3, the winner was.
I don't know. Probably about 6 million laps.
I don't even know who won the race in Tier 3. I can't even remember.
Me.
Yeah, congrats, Shocker, for the win. But Darkblade is starting to pull away from the likes of these guys. Now, obviously, his tyres are fresher. Night Owl being on the freshest, one of the people with the freshest tyres. Absolutely waltzed away. As
Excuse me.
Junior Vane is going to try and... They're all... At this point, what I would say to everybody is try and save battery at this point, because you are going to need it for this straight. You could gain a place of it, you could lose a place. I think Junior Vane right now doesn't really need to shouldn't overtake Reese, because Reese isn't using his battery. Junior Vane's going to get overtaken by his teammate, and I think he's going to allow that. His teammate's a little bit wide. Oh, it's cost them time. That's not what Junior wanted. Don't think Junior would wanted his teammate to kind of hold him up. These two might have cost themselves to maybe have a double run at the likes of Reese. As we watch behind from all these 4 drivers, P4, 5, 6 and 7, all having taken different lines through turns 1 and 2. Some played wide, some played tight. But as we see the front 2 all on well, second and third on none. Sorry, Night Owl, we're not really giving you much screen time. Like, you are pretty much, as what Crosby said on Wednesday night, stuffed your screen time, Night Owl. We're more interested in the battles. Oh, he gets a penalty!
Dear.
Oh, that's the second Red Bull that has got a penalty on the final lap. Sorry, douche. Douche getting a penalty at exactly the same place on Wednesday night on the final lap. So
you just fired a shot at Douchey.
No. I was just pointing out that Douche got one very harshly. He got onto the white paint and went wide and literally let off and let everyone pass, and it still gave him 3 seconds. But here comes Reese. Reese is going to try and ruin the party for the Alpines. But as Night Owl goes through the final chicane, we're going to keep an eye on behind. Is anybody else going to gain any positions? No, everyone's going to stay where it is, but we're going to go back on board to Night Owl, who's going to come around the final left-hand corner and is going to win a dominant Las Vegas win.
But look at second.
Here we go. Here comes Dartway. He's going to go around the front side. He's going to have him. He is. He takes it. It's a 1-2 for the... Oh, my God. Oh, this...
That was brilliant.
Reese... Oh, Cosco's dead. Oh, never mind. Watch his AI drive into it again. Watch. Nope. Reese is dead. Quick. Send an ambulance to Reese.
He's definitely just done his best Lance Stroll impression.
He just sat there. Who's that behind? Johnny B has crashed. And he finished... Oh, Crosby's DNF'd. So Crosby finished 6th, right?
Yeah.
I think
It was 6th. 5th or 6th.
That AI's
he was
gone
through.
through. Nigel Pigos put Mamma Mia, what a shit race. But Johnny B will finish 10th, Crosby will finish in the points. It's a 1-2 for the likes of Darkblade and Night Owl. Perfect race for the 2 teammates from last season, the ones who actually dominated last Tier 1. Darkblade will deservedly get Driver of the Day, coming from 18th on the grid to finish.
That's up to me, not you.
No, I'm talking about from the game. Deservedly, the game has given deservedly him the Driver of the Day. As we watched the 2 Alpines. Obviously, the Alpines this last week in real life, I think, getting a double podium, 2nd and 3rd at Brazil. So, obviously, those 2 have kind of just shown what it could have been. By the way, Night Owl has a 20-second pen. Oh.
Excuse me?
So Darkblade has actually won the race from the back of the field. Back of the grid.
Yeah. I guess so.
Pardon my language. But in that case, where does Night Owl fall to?
Only
oh
P6.
my god, he falls to 6th. So the winner
I
will be...
I think it will be like 7th. It's obviously Cross Grease, little... Whatever happened to Cross Grease.
Oh, yeah. So Darkblade will win. Reese will come 2nd. Johnny Rain will be 3rd. Wow. So don't take those results. I'm going to quickly bring up the... Oh, hang on, let me scroll down. For our stewarding team. Just also... Might not need it because obviously I assume Nigel's running RTL. Obviously our in-game I think it's telemetry.
Thingy.
Yeah, tells tyre thing as well. If you want to see some of that on the Twitter, because some might be a good little thing to introduce, might get Ask Monkey on the Twitter, or I think it might be Cruiser. To implement
does the Twitter.
Put in the pictures when he does the race results so people can see the race stats as well. It's RLT, sorry.
RTL.
Oh yeah, RTL. Sorry. But as we're going to try and get the likes of Night Owl. We can't have Darkblade, and Reese doesn't do interviews. So if we can get Night Owl.
Oh, did you want me going?
Yes.
Okie dokie. No
Oh,
mental.
that's me. Oh, that's the first rat drink that we've been given all night.
Invite party. Sent.
Oh, let's get off that thing. Where is the Alpine? We'll go first to the Kick Sauber because third place man. We'll talk as we wait for Night Owl to join.
He has joined.
Don't forget to include your audio.
Just did.
We'll quickly mention our third place driver who will feel very hard done by that it's been stolen. His second place has been stolen on the line by Dartblade. It's Reese B07 who had a very steady race. Didn't really have the pace to challenge for the win today, but will be happy with a podium, which will third place, but will be eventually upgraded to second. And then obviously we have Dartblade who finished second and will be, I assume, hopefully if I get it right, promoted to the win. But we are here with our race winner of Night Owl, so I'll let Walker do the interviews.
Hello.
Hello. Well, to be fair, you've had a decent drive because I'll be honest, from my point of view, I didn't really see that much in the race. But obviously, first of all, do you want to start us off with your qualifying? How did you find your quali runs?
First run was alright. Some improvement on the first one really, but I fucked up by messing up the last corner on the last run, so my first run was the best one I did. But still happy with P3 though, so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know it was a lobby error at first, but what did it feel differently driving in what was like the bright sunlight in qualifying?
It was definitely a bit more distracting in the sunlight than it was than it would be at night, really, because you got the fucking sun glowing down on the racing line with braking zones.
Yeah, I thought it might be. And then obviously moving on to the race, like I've just mentioned, to be fair, I don't think you got, not in a bad way, of course, because you were just seemed like you were in a world of your own, but you hardly got a mention. So do you want to talk us from your point of view of your race? Like give us a little insight into what it was like at the front on your own?
First like 4 laps were painful on the hards. The mediums were still quicker at that point, but when the crossover point for hards and mediums kind of kept the same, or like went to the same like deg level or performance level, like that's when it like really kicked in. When I got past all the medium runners and just broke away, I just kept on pulling away because the mediums were just dropping off, and hards around Vegas because how these tyres are. I know they're pretty shit how the tyres are like work to this game, where hards can just go forever at good pace.
Yeah.
So yeah, like so the whole 16 laps on my stint just felt pretty much the same. I was a 10th off my personal best lap every single lap when I was in the front.
So fairly consistent then.
Yeah, they didn't really drop off at all.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, no disrespect, you hardly got any airtime. You were just in a complete. I mean, you must have saw obviously on your timings surely you saw the battles that were going on behind you.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got a bit worried when I pit as well because the game said I was going to come out on 5th place.
Yeah,
I came out in the lead, so I don't really know why it said I was going to come out in 5th.
Yeah, that one sort of caught us by surprise because we were trying to work it out. We thought you were going to come like in the middle of the pack that was battling, but yeah.
I timed it just right because I was expecting to pit and then come into that train, but I managed to pit with like a 1.1 second gap to Nigel behind, so he barely just stayed out of DRS.
Yeah, and I suppose the way they were battling as well, that kind of sort of helped you eke out your lead. So yeah, I mean, as far as comfortable races go, that was probably one of the most comfortable wins I've ever watched. So congratulations, mate, and fully deserved your race win tonight.
Thank you.
And Gary, do you have anything to add or ask our race winner?
Teach me how to win a race, please. I need help. I'm fed up. No, I just think it was under control. once again, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think there's anything really much to say. I think other than like I said, like you said, that it was just like pain at the start, but then once those hards got under play, I'll be honest, I was very confused when you came out in first. I have no idea how you've managed to stay in first. I don't know if it's just because of the short pit lane, but hey, it's good for some. Wish that were done for me. But before we go, Rocky, you have one more thing to do.
I do.
I'm gonna let you do it. You can do it and get all the hat at people when no one gets it.
To be fair,
I'll let you
it's
pick who.
probably going to be the most easiest one that any guy on the commentary team will have to do this season, but it's going straight to Darkblade. I mean, from dead last, checking in late so after saving a qualifying ban to finishing P2 on track, you just can't discount that. So yeah, it's Darkblade for me.
Yeah, congrats Darkblade. I think Night Owl might have been slightly worried if Darkblade would have been able to qualify. I don't think Darkblade would have Well, I think Darkblade would have made your life a lot more difficult in that race, wouldn't he, Night Owl?
Probably. I don't know. Why did he do qualifying? Did he have like a quali ban or something?
He was late checking in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his pace was good. Like in the first 6 laps, he was last. So I look at the leaderboard, and then he's like 2 cars behind me.
But you're like, where have you come from?
Where
mate?
the hell? How has he got here?
Where is everybody?
What the hell?
What the hell? Anyway, that is it. We are done for this week. We're done with Las Vegas. We are we are returning to some would say probably one of the worst tracks in
It's
Formula
a
1
shit
history.
track.
Portugal. We're at Portimao. Like, some people love it, some people hate it. It's slippery. It's going to be interesting. But is it? It's also
It's a sprint.
is it
Yeah.
a sprint round. It's
It
a
is a
sprint
sprint.
round as well. So you're gonna have 6 races, not just the standard 3. You're gonna have
Especially
6
around Portugal,
races
yippee.
and 6 qualifying sessions. So you're getting a treat for next season. So
Next week, not next season.
Next week, sorry. I need to go to bed. I need to have a shower and go to bed. But I am your host, Silverside Boy, tonight. Joined alongside by...
I'm dying. Wait there. Lock it. Lock it now.
Yeah, FPRL, okay. Obviously. Yeah. Multiple time race winner. Top G, as some people would call him. But yeah, that's all we got. Good night. Bye.